Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. A video that is going to shock everyone has just surfaced, and I'm going to leave the video behind for everybody to actually watch and see this for themselves. This video just emerged where three young men suspected to be Yahoo boys are seen taking a bath at the cemetery while they are tying their red clothes around their waists. And you see that these are young guys, they are not old men. And it's in a cemetery that this is happening. This is where they bury dead people. Look at the extent at which some people can go. And the footage was even captured by a stunned individual. You would even notice that the person was actually hiding and taking this particular coverage, because if this kind of a person is caught, be rest assured of what will happen to this particular human being. And he appeared to be filming them the whole episode from the uncompleted building till the cemetery. And one of the men is seen at one point chanting incantations into a grave, as the other two also continue to have their bath, making all those pronouncements. Who knows what he's saying? Only best known to him and whoever arranged all of that with him. And he is facing a grave and saying all those things. The two were seen dropping their soap on the grave. And even the other third guy who was chanting, they all dropped their soap on that grave and ran out of the cemetery by jumping a fence. That is to say, they actually know that what they are doing is wrong, and if they are caught, they will not be spared at all. But it's still unclear where this actually took place, which cemetery in particular this took place. And these days that many people online believe that young men are internet fraudsters who want to defraud their clients through fetish means. And of late, if you check out the news, so many guys have been arrested. You'll be hearing 13 people arrested for fraud, online internet fraud, people duping fellow human beings, some men duping women in different countries, trying to exploit money from them. Some will use different diabolical means to ensure that they get this money from these women. Some will promise them they are marrying them. Some would even say they need to send them money so they can come over to visit them. A whole lot of things have been happening with regards to this online fraudsters. And at the same time, but why do some people just take pleasure in getting money in some unimaginable way? Look at how these young men are all dressed and see what they are doing. Are these not people that can go out there and search for a job? You don't even have to go to school. If they will now say, okay, they didn't go to school, because some of them would use the opportunity to say, I didn't go to school, I couldn't afford school, and so for that reason, I can't get a job. And that is not the truth. Even if you were able to go to school or you dropped out of school, it doesn't stop you from using your two hands. There are a lot of people that didn't go to school, but yet they are very industrious with their hands. You could learn a trade. You could even learn a craft. Farming is not even a bad thing. Some people see farming as, if you go into farming, you're seen as a pauper, you're seen as someone that doesn't know what he or she is doing. One of the richest people in the world are also farmers. What stopped them from going into businesses like this? Some would complain about capital. You can learn a trade from somewhere. You can start as an apprentice. Learn this trade. In the course of learning the trade, when you're settled, then you can start off your small scale business. It starts from a gradual step. It's a step-by-step method. Some young men have used all of this as excuse. Even some women, if you check out some of the news that have been coming up in regards to internet fraudster, you will see some ladies amidst them. That's even more shocking. Women, what are you doing when it's even very, very good for you to use your hands? You could learn hairdressing, you could learn how to sew, you could learn how to knit. There are a lot of things that you as a woman you can even do on your own. Once you've started something with your two hands and someone has seen you, they now start announcing it to every other person, and gradually you start from there. Some even going to baking. There's so many things that people can do with their hands. You don't need to go to school before you can use your hands to work. Some people have gone into carpentry, they learn with woods and all of that, and they make good furniture. It's just that some people are so proud of themselves, they'll be like, how can I stoop so low to go and learn a carpentry work? How can I stoop so low to go and learn how to farm? Or how can I stoop so low to go and start selling bottled water on the road or something? This is what is affecting some of these young guys these days. You don't have money yet, you'll be bragging and you want to show off to the world that you have arrived, and you just want to impress your fellow men or other ladies you meet out there. All of these are just unreasonable. Look at how these guys have gone out there, and these things usually have their own side effects. Some of these guys that are out there getting their money in a very quick way, go and find out. Some of them don't sleep at night. Okay, imagine these guys. Their mates are out there, either hustling with their small scale business or working somewhere. Even if it's in a factory, you see some of them out there. And then these other ones decided that they would want to make a quick money, taking the risk of going to a cemetery. These are where people are buried. There is no fear, nothing. All they want is, so long as they're going to make their money, they are ready to go to any length. This is how some people do. The other time, few weeks ago, I had posted another video of some other guys. This was even done in the middle of a commercial area. They came in a jeep. They even came with a native doctor. They came out of the jeep and the native doctor was the last person to come out. He came out backwards. You know, these native doctors, they don't walk, come out with their face front like normal people. They go with their back. And that was how he came out of the car. He came out from the trunk of the car, walking backwards. And that was how these guys dug a ditch there in the middle of the road where you could see banks and people moving around. A lot of people. That was in the morning. They had their bath there with this dirty water from where they dug, because the instruction was they should dig out that particular pond and then use that same dirty water to bathe themselves. These guys openly in public took a bath with that same dirty water. And after they had finished, they were not even bothered that people were all scattering around and watching at them. And it was a very busy commercial road. These guys had to go and do this. When they were done, the native doctor walked back again through the trunk of the car while the other guys, without more than dirtiness in them, entered the jeep and drove off. They never even had to look aside. You could see them. They were just very eager to accomplish that task that was given to them. Go and find out now from those guys. That may not be the only task they were asked to do. And it's so pathetic because they give them very difficult things to do that ordinarily, as a human being with your clear eyes, you wouldn't want to do those kind of things. Would you come out in the open and bathe before the eyes of people with dirty water that you know you can contract germs, you can get all kind of skin disease? Would you come out if you are a normal person, being very okay? Would you come out to do that kind of a thing? No, no normal person who is okay will come out and do something like that. All right, now look at this one. It's in cemetery. Maybe if they have family at home, they will tell their family they are going out, they are going to work or something. Please, young men and young women, your hands are still capable of doing things. While you're still young, make use of the opportunity you have to be lucrative with yourself. Create designs, create things in your head, in your mind, on how to invest or make money in an honest way. You don't have to use this quick money. And funny enough, I don't know why this guy still went into quick money. Most times this money don't even last. And in such situations where the money don't last, you should know that these guys don't even use the money for anything reasonable. They feel the money is just pumping in, it's just coming in like water, and so they will lavish it. Some don't even invest with the money at all. That's to tell you that when you have evil money, it would still confuse you the more. A money that you didn't get out of your sweat with your two hands. You just went to do one evil ritual or the other, and then you come out and you're okay with yourself. You're now a rich guy, you're now a rich lady, then the world is now yours. At that point, you're carried away with a lot of pleasure, a lot of luxurious lifestyle, and even the idea to even save don't come into your mind, because those kind of money, they are called dirty money. And for that reason, it would just wash your head. All you're after is spending now, spending now, spending now. Some will buy fleets of cars, cars, cars. Some would not even build a home for themselves to avoid. Some will still go and rent houses that cost millions. Some will, all they do is to party around and fling money up and down to show people that they are rich. But then go and find out they don't have anything saved up, not even in their accounts. When you're seeing something like this, will you still envy those kind of people? Some people are out there envying these guys. Like, oh, these guys are making it in life. Oh, I saw this guy with this car. Do you know the source of his wealth? Don't be carried away with what you see out there with people. Some people, they are just good at coming to social media and trying to show you their flamboyant lifestyle. But deep down, they are dying in silence. Some don't even sleep at night. Then when it's daytime, they will dress up, enter their flashy car and go around. And you that is standing on the street, probably you're still struggling to make ends meet. You see them, you're wishing you were like them. But when you hear what they do, you will it will really shock you and you will think twice about it. Please don't envy anybody, because you can never know the source of their wealth. Alright, but what they do behind again would pull you off completely. People should learn to live honest lives, especially some of these young men and young women that are out there for quick money. Once you're out there for this quick money thing, it's really going to destroy your life. It's really going to destroy your future, because once you are caught, see those ones that are caught, they have been spending their time in jail. And I'm sure you wouldn't want to get yourself arrested or facing a long time in jail. Why don't you use the opportunity you have right now while it's still early, while the sun is still shining? Don't wait to get your money through diabolical means. This diabolical money, they are not real money. You would look at it and say it's real money, but they are not real money. It comes along with consequences, and the consequences are very, very terrible. Just tell yourself, I want to earn honest living. And these rituals that these guys perform, they are being put at a very difficult situation where they have a time frame for them to keep up with these particular rituals. And anytime they fail, most times see terrible things happen. Don't you see young guys who just come out and they're running mad on the street? A well-dressed looking guy will just start running mad like that. Some of these people have dipped their hands into all these devilish things, all these rituals. And once they have done that, it's like no going back. You have surrendered to them completely. People should be very, very careful. Don't envy anybody, and try as much as you can to earn honest living for yourself. Once you tell yourself you're going to earn the honest living, it will work out for you so long as you pray and ask God to help you. That kind of money, when you get it from your sweat, you will value it a lot. See this Yahoo guys, all these people that get money through rituals, diabolical means, most times you find out that the speed at which the money would leave them, you would even be very, very shocked. Friends, what do you all think about this? Seeing this young, able-bodied men carrying out horrible acts like this? Should this be the right thing for anybody to do? Even if you have scouted around looking for a job and you didn't get, which will be excuse that a lot of people will still give when they are caught up in an act like this, it is still not enough. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you can put that down at the comment section. So I'm leaving the video behind so that you can all watch and see what these guys are doing out there. Friends, please do not forget to hit on the like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.
Long. Èdè máa pariwo Grace. Màá wọlé wẹ́lẹ̀ torí bọ́ọ̀lù Cemetry gan. Ọmọ sípara. God why poverty no good ajé. Oh boy. Ilé tún gbókù sọ̀rọ̀ ni, ilé gbókù sọ̀rọ̀ ni o. Fair guys, ọmọ. Ìwọ́n tó ṣe báyìí. Wọ́n tún sọ́ra. Ọmọ ó ti dógún. Yépa.